Hello, this is Steve Geishert with Parts Now, bringing you another Parts Now tech tip. I'm here in the accounting department for Parts Now. There's accounting people all around me, around this area here. We're taking a look at their M9040 MFP. It's a 9000 series machine. So whether it's the multifunction like this one is, or whether it's just your standard 9000, 9040, 9050, whichever it is, it's going to apply to the situation. And what we have here is a situation where we have a problem with the feed guide in this one, where the feed guide is popping out of position, causing issues with, an image defect. The image defect tends to show up here, standard piece of paper, with gray shading up in one of the corners here on the right side or on the left side is where it tends to appear. What is going on here? Well, let's dig into it and find out. Digging into the machine here, opening up the front door, I'm going to take out my toner cartridge. So I got to unlock the cartridge, slide it out of the machine, get that out of the way. And now that I've done that, I can now take my transfer roller assembly out of here. So this is coming next. So pinch the blue tab, slide that out, get the transfer roller out of the way. And now I can take a look inside the machine. This is where we're actually having the problems inside here. And it's this particular piece here, the metal plate that you see in here. This is the one that sits before my fuser, but just after my transfer roller. And what's going on in this situation is I've got this plate, this metal plate here seems to be popping up. And it seems to be popping up on either the front side, right here, or more frequently we're seeing it pop up on the back side over there. So way in the back over here. I don't know if you can see that real well. If you take a look on your own machine, you'll see that. It should look level all the way across there. And if one side's popped up on the back, well, that's where you get your gray shading on the one side. So there again, if I've got back side is popped up, well, now the paper's raised up and now it's touching the drum when it goes through the transfer process right at the start. There's my gray shading that shows up. And if it's on the front side here, that's where I get the gray shading on this side over here as it goes through. Because remember, paper in this type of machine is going to oftentimes go through long edge first rather than short edge first, okay? So oftentimes you'll see it this way. So what do we do? How do we fix this? This is what we need to get down to. Simply put, we're going to take this metal plate, the feed guide assembly, and push it back down again. Warning though, when you do this, you want to have a cloth in hand. We have come across techs that'll get in there and start pushing down, push it back in place. And then when it pops down, there's some static charge eliminators inside there. They're really, really sharp. They tend to be down out of the way, but if they pop up at all, they will cut you. And they have cut some people. So what do? We get a rag, we get inside here, and we're going to push this down until it clips back into place again. Whether it's in the front or whether it's in the back. You'll also notice that these machines tend to be rather dirty and dusty as well. So having one of those stretch rags, this is not one of those, but one of those stretch rags that'll collect all the toner is a great tool. Having a good solid rag so that you don't cut yourself is also very important. So pretty simple fix. Press it down in place, put your transfer roller back in, put your toner cartridge back in, run your prints, and you should be good to go. Exactly why it's popping out, again, we're not quite sure, but it's good to know that you've got a simple fix. Doesn't make it too complicated. So with that, that's your Parts Now tech tip from Steve here.